"These people have British passports and they must be allowed to land," said Arthur Creech-Jones, colonial secretary in the Labour government during the Windrush's voyage. He added, "They wouldn't last one winter in England anyway, so there's nothing to worry about." 75 years later, regardless of everything thrown at them, the Windrush generation is still here, going strong. With their intellect and energy, they continue to contribute to Britain. Initially taking everything thrown at them, they kept their heads down, almost in acceptance of the roles they were relegated to, showing their resilience and determination to survive. When our grandparents were told not to return to the church because the congregation didn't like it, they formed their own churches. When our aunts and uncles were denied entry into the pubs and clubs, they created their own social safe spaces in the form of regular blues parties, bringing music, dances, style, fashion and food from the Caribbean. For example, my aunt in 1962 had a cafe on Cable Street in the East End of London, where she provided a slice of back home. The jukebox would blare out blue beat and calypso tunes, as well as Jim Reeves, Nat King Cole and Chubby Checker. Available was limited Guyanese cuisine, which included patties, dal puri and morbi, enjoyed by regulars, singer and actor Kenny Lynch and his friends. As children of the Windrush generation, it is through the arts and writings that we are able to learn and express our understanding and appreciation of the sacrifices made by these pioneers. They are important mediums for enabling the telling of our stories. An example of this is the Black Ink Publishing Collective I co-founded in 1978. It was the first imprint for young black people in Britain to write, be published, and have their voices heard. For the first time, they were able to tell their stories by conveying their experiences and questioned established attitudes to black people. As a visual artist, the Windrush generation has informed and inspired my project Gilo the Survivor, a sculptural installation telling the story of a black woman, her struggles, and her journey. Gilo's courageous journey of sacrifice, moral struggle, a fight for dignity, and eventual reawakening, although partly autobiographical, is in essence common to women in the African diaspora. I'm reminded that despite the hurdles and injustices we have endured, as a people our strength and determination for survival is unending. However, 75 years on, we want and should be seeking more than survival. We owe a lot to these pioneers who were determined to succeed in Britain after leaving what they knew and loved to rebuild this country and in search of better opportunities for themselves and their families. I believe the Windrush generation matters.